Welcome to Monument, Colorado. Monument Ice Rinks for another edition of Rampage TV on the World Sports Broadcasting Network. Joined here in the booth with David Cunliffe, the color commentator. I'm Sean Hathaway, play-by-play. We've got a special afternoon and evening. We're going to go late tonight. 3 games in a row. We're starting off with the 13-only division. Colorado Rampage 2009 birth year players against the Rocky Mountain Roughriders 2009 team. 13 AAA hockey. This will be the last season in this division where it's a non-national bound division. USA Hockey just passing a rule at the annual meetings where 13-0 is going to be a national bound division next year. So this team will be vying for state, regional championships and hope to get a bid to nationals next season, not this year. These two teams have met each other this season, and it's a pretty even matchup. We'll go through the pregame here, starting with the visiting Roughriders. They have a current record of 7 wins, 25 losses, and 4 ties. 71 goals for, 141 goals against. In their last couple games, they beat Lafayette Locomotives, the AA team, 3-2. Lost to the Colorado Rampage 4-2 back on January 29th. They beat the Rampage on January 8th by a score of 6-4. And that is all that these two teams, actually we go back early in the season, back in September, and the Rampage won 6-0 in that contest. On the other side, the home team, Colorado Rampage, currently with a 6-win, 26 losses and 2 ties, 95 goals against, 95 goals for, 170 goals against. Their last games came against the Anaheim Ducks 09 team. They lost 3-2, and that was right after defeating the Rocky Mountain Roughriders 4-2 up in Denver. We'll get the starting lineups here for the Rampage. It'll be number 44, Cooper Brown at center. Number 18, Caden Hill, and number 22, Connor Carter at wing. Number 16, Axel Gleesman, an Aspen, Colorado native, product of Aspen Junior Hockey here in Monument. And wait till you see Axel Gleesman, David. He's a big kid.
Oh, Aaron was talking about him before. Aaron, our cameraman, goes way back with him. He's a big boy. He takes after his older brother, plays an aggressive game, and he's got the big body to match it. I can't wait to see him out here.
Cody Paul, number 12 at wing, a younger player. Still a Pee Wee age player, arguably one of the best in the state at his age. He'll be fun to watch. And he'll be joined on the right wing by number 81, Gavin Bell. And then at center, number 55, Wyatt Cienko. He'll be joined by number 29, Tyler Tucker on the left side, and number 13, Dylan Anderson. And on defense, it'll be number 8, Matt Lemons, number 27, Lucas Beatty, number 4, Decker Jones, number 7, Carter Lester, number 49, Gage Creel, and number 34, Rye Bolt. And in net will be number 91, Jimmy Noonan for the Rampage. And it looks like in net for the Roughriders will be number 1, Tyler Fuselli. And I hope I have his name right, but that's the best I'm going to do. Fuselli?
It's like Fusilli Jerry from Seinfeld. Sorry, I was watching Seinfeld earlier. My bad. No, I mean, well, we'll double check. I mean, we're allowed 1 or 2 names a game, huh?
We are, especially the away team. So, well, we'll get set for the action here. 15 minutes on the clock. It'll be Cooper Brown stepping in on the draw here. And actually, we've got a different name. It'll be Philip Chappelle in net. So number 32, Philip Chappelle for the Roughriders. Rampage win the draw. Lemons fires it down deep from his defensive position through the neutral zone, chased after there by Caden Hill. He'll fire it around the boards. And the Roughriders will gain it off the half wall and out of the zone. Nope, Hill will hold it in. And the Rampage will continue the forecheck. Connor Carter after it. He'll throw it up to, well, Hill will back up to the defensive play there of Creel. Oof. And here comes the Roughriders off the turnover, shot on net. Noonan with the save, and he'll hang on.
That's one of those situations with Brown, is he pinched at the blue line. If you're going to pinch as a defenseman, you got to. He's playing forward.
We got to give him. Got to give him a little credit as a center, but no doubt he's got to recognize there he's that last guy in.
Well, you got to take one or the other. You got to either take the puck or the body. Unfortunately, he missed both, and that led to an opportunity.
It'll be Axel Gleesman stepping in on the draw. Riders throw it back to the middle of the ice. Knocked out of the slot by Cody Paul. And Rampage battling in the corner. That's Gleesman with some help there. Here comes Gleesman now. Skates it out of the zone. Comes across the blue line, the red line. He'll chase it. He'll skate it wide and fire it on net. Just wide, and it'll go around the boards and out of the zone. No icing here. It was off of Gleesman's stick. That was the first good rush for the Rampage. There's another turnover and a shot on net and just goes wide. And Noonan with another save here as looked like number 33 for the Roughriders. And of course, it doesn't look like any of their names and numbers from their website match what's on the ice. So we'll do our best today to get names for the Roughriders. See if they can update their website so we can get some.
Looks like number 7, number 7, Carter Lester is going to be going to the box. I think he might have mentioned something to the ref that the ref didn't appreciate. He's going to sit for 2 minutes for that.
Power play for the Roughriders here. 2 minutes on the clock with 13:49 left to go in the first period. This will be the first kill for the Rampage and the first opportunity for the Roughriders early here in the first period. They'll set up, pass in front, one-time shot, fanned on there by Lauber, and Rampage clear the zone. Roughriders will chase after it. Shot on net, save made by Chappelle. Good forecheck pressure on the kill here by number 29, Tyler Tucker. He'll fire it around the boards, picked up there off the half wall, and fired back deep by Wyatt Cienko. Tucker on the forecheck. Nice job here. A little aggressive forecheck on the PK to waste some time on the clock. And this will be 34 Bolt. They'll throw it back in the zone. Rampage get a change, and the Roughriders through the neutral zone. Bolt will throw it all the way back down the ice, and this will be an icing. And we'll get a face-off to the right of Jimmy Noonan with 12:55 left to go. So some good pressure on the forecheck by the Rampage. Roughriders unable to get this set up in their zone. They had one opportunity briefly, and the Rampage were able to clear and keep them bottled up down in their own end.
Yeah, despite the penalty, you wouldn't know that they were. It was really 5-on-4. The Rampage have done a great job of keeping the pressure on, working hard, and I hope to see this continue throughout the rest of the game.
Cooper Brown and Connor Carter killing now for the Rampage. Roughriders control on the half wall. Fires up across to the middle of the ice. Can't connect there, and Roughriders will have to chase it down. Cooper Brown, nice job there, showing some speed to get after the puck, and forces Chappelle to have to jump on it and cover it. We'll get a whistle. 46 seconds left to go, and the Roughriders man advantage.
And that's the kind of pressure you want from your penalty kill. One guy skating hard, working hard, getting the puck down into their zone. Just wasting time. We got 46 seconds left. Hopefully we can spend some time down in the offensive zone.
Off the draw, the Riders win it. They'll skate it out of the zone. Errant pass there, picked up by the Rampage. This is Lemons. Matt Lemons fires it on the goaltender, Chappelle. He'll drop it for his defenseman. And the Roughriders will get a chance to skate it out of the zone. Cross ice pass. And another tip there. There's a good job by Anderson. As the Roughriders just can't quite get it through the neutral zone. They can't quite put two passes together right now. And Rampage killing more time. Here comes the Rampage again. This is Gleesman. Down the ice, shot on net. Save made by Chappelle. And we'll get a face-off to his left. That was Hill, not Gleesman, on the rush. Caden Hill, number 18.
Another big guy.
He'll step in to take the draw. 7 seconds left, so a nice job for the Rampage to kill this off. Roughriders just unable to gain possession and get it up into the zone, get a setup. So 7 seconds left, and that should do it on this Roughriders power play. We'll get one more guy on the ice here, and the referees will set him up. And Hill wins it back. Shot on net, goes wide. Chased after there by Dylan Anderson. Anderson gets bumped off the puck. Rampage full strength. They keep it alive in their zone. Forces Roughriders to have to regroup deep in their corner. They'll fire it up the boards. Picked off there off the forecheck. Thrown down deep by Anderson. All the way around the boards it comes. There's Jones, steps down on the pinch, picked off there by the Roughriders. And a good forecheck there by Cody Paul. He gets bumped off the puck, checked into the boards. Pretty impressive for Cody Paul, player of his age, to be stepping into the Bantam realm. There's a lengthy process to get. Oh, there's a shot on net and another shot, a rebound goal. So as we were talking about Cody Paul, he gets the initial shot. It's a save made by Chappelle, and then number 81, Gavin Bell, standing right in the slot, will tap home the rebound. And just like that, it's a 1-0 Rampage lead.
Great job it was a great job by all 5 guys on the ice. There was constant pressure on the goaltender. You don't always get the pretty goals. Sometimes the dirty goals are the prettiest ones here. That was beautiful.
Talking about Cody Paul, again, a lengthy process to get a waiver to come up and play Bantam hockey, and certainly showing he's able to compete at this level without a problem. Nice assist on the Rampage's first goal of the game. Off the opening draw here after the Rampage goal. And no control again, forechecking hard in their offensive zone. Fired around the boards. Lemons will skate down, keep it alive. Good play by Lemons. Doesn't just throw it, he'll maintain a little possession. Gets tied up there on the half wall, gets some help from his players. Thrown back down deep behind the net. And the Riders will throw it around the boards, and out of the zone it comes. This is number 34. Rye Bolt will throw it back in. Offsides, we'll get a face-off. Wholesale line change, all 5 guys on the ice for the Rampage. We'll see Gage Creel and number 49 along with number 4, Decker Jones on D. Number 44, Cooper Brown, and Connor Carter, and Caden Hill, number 18. Referees get them set up correctly, drop the puck, and the Rampage win the draw. Push back, they'll have to retreat. Creel throws it up the ice. Off the boards and out of the zone. Brown chases, thrown back in the zone. Jones will pick it up at the top of the defensive zone for him. He'll turn, gets pressure, turnover here. Here's an opportunity, blocked nicely there by Gage Creel. He stepped up there to block that pass. They had a wide open player skating down in the slot. So Creel getting his stick in the passing lane. Nice work by him. Hill now in the neutral zone. He'll fire it deep. Knocked down at the blue line by the Roughriders. And in the neutral zone, it sits. And right now it's number 44, Cooper Brown with it. Brown, nice move, and he'll skate it into the zone. Shot on net, save made. Rebound gets kicked out and thrown to the corner by the Roughriders defense. They try to break it out. Good forecheck pressure by Gavin Bell to keep that puck in. Chased after by number 22, Connor Carter. Puck thrown around the wall. Up top, shot on net by 27, Lucas Beatty. That tips, it goes wide, and the Roughriders able to clear it. Axel Gleesman now. He'll skate it through the neutral zone. Gleesman, some nifty stick handling. Nice move by Gleesman. Fires it on net, just wide on the backhand. Good power move by Gleesman to get that puck into a scoring area. Not quite able to get it on net, but a good play nevertheless. Rampage maintaining pressure in the offensive zone, keeping it bottled up here, and Roughriders unable to clear it. Nice work by Cody Paul to keep it alive. Gleesman will skate after it in the corner. Behind his net, he'll chase it. Roughriders trying to break it out. More pressure applied by the Rampage. And Beatty tries to hold it up at the blue line. Nice work by Gleesman to cover his position. He'll go for a change. And that's number 13 for the Rampage, Dylan Anderson. Skates around the net, throws it out front. Here's a shot on net. One-time play by number 55, Wyatt Sienko. Save made by Chappelle. Rampage maintained possession in the corner. Picked up by the Roughriders on the half wall. They'll fire it out of the zone, and not able to keep it in is Lemons. He'll turn with it. Nice move there. Good puck poise by Lemons, and he'll skate it into the zone. Great play by Lemons. Shot on net. Off the glove. Rebound. Just goes wide there. I think Chappelle might have got a piece, but a great job by Lemons to skate that puck wide. Put a nice shot on net. And the Roughriders in panic mode here. They'll throw it down on Jimmy Noonan. He'll stop it. Play it up to Creel. And Creel tries to make a pass up the ice, and misfires there. Icing, and we'll get a face-off to the right of Noonan.
And what a tremendous shift by that third line there. I mean, there was that great pass in front by Dylan Anderson. I mean, the puck movement was great, the pressure was great, the effort was great. As a coach, you can't really ask for anything more than that from the third line. Now it looks like we got the first line out here with Brown, Carter, and Hill. I'm hoping they can replicate the same and put some pressure on the Roughriders.
Roughriders off the draw, gain possession, throw it out front, opportunity there. That was number 16 for the Roughriders. Lucas Weiss was unable to get anything on it. And the Roughriders able to clear it out of the zone. Through the neutral zone, they gain possession, throw it down deep. Here's an opportunity for the Roughriders out of the corner. They'll pick it up. And Jones does a nice job stealing the puck, clears it out of the zone. Into the neutral zone, the Roughriders will have to regroup. They'll fire it back down deep, force Jones after it. Decker Jones wraps it around the wall, and the Rampage chip it up. Carter tried to get to Brown on the indirect, and the puck will get tied up at the red line, up against the wall. Battle for it there. Roughriders will come out with it. They'll skate it back. Nice regroup play, and shot on net goes wide and high on Noonan. Roughriders trying to maintain possession. Brown doing a good job there with help with Cody Paul. And Jones will pick it up. Jones will reverse pressure to the weak side. And Rye Bolt will throw it up the ice. No icing here as it's not going to make it. Cody Paul, the lone forechecker, as his line mates join. Gleesman and Bell. Riders throw it down the ice, and the Rampage will have to chase it. All the way deep in their defensive zone. Good pass up the ice to number 81, Bell. Bell tried to hit Paul. Cody Paul chases after it. Puck around the corner now. Baseman and Bell on the ice. There's going to be an icing here. And with 6:30 left to go here in the first period, 1-0 Rampage. We'll get a face-off to the left of Chappelle.
Really love what I'm seeing from the Rampage so far. I mean, we're up 1-0, but they're not laying back. They're not just content with having a lead. It looks like they're pressing for another one. Maybe another two here. I'm hoping they get another one here. This line's been buzzing all night.
Axel Gleesman wins the draw back. And Beatty will throw it down deep. Gleesman after it. Throws it out front to Paul. Paul tried to jam it home. Just goes wide. Paul picks it up. Nice pass by Paul to Gleesman. Gleesman's shot save made by Chappelle. So another great play by Cody Paul. Finds Gleesman in the slot. Another opportunity for the Rampage with just a little over 6 minutes left in the period. Cycled back deep by Gleesman. He'll get a change. Cody Paul will chase after it. Gavin Bell joins the forecheck, and the Roughriders are able to clear. They'll chip it down deep. Roughriders change. Rampage with a lot of time and space here to get the puck up the ice. Zienko now with it. He'll skate it. Hits it to Creel. He'll chip it up into the neutral zone onto the Rampage offensive side, and across the blue line, Zienko takes a big hit, gets right back up, and Rampage dump it deep. Around the half wall, Roughriders able to chip it out of the zone. That's number 4, Jones, turnover in the neutral zone. Puck fired around. As the Roughriders engage on the forecheck here in the corner. Around the boards goes, behind the net, thrown out front. Here's an opportunity. Good play there. It's in the back of the net. So thrown out front. Zienko had his man and
just fluttered in.
Player got the shot. It hit Zienko's stick, and it literally just walked up the shaft of his stick and fluttered over the top of goaltender Jimmy Noonan.
I mean, Noonan, there's quite literally nothing he could do about that. It bounced off the stick funny and popped up. I mean, ideally you want to see defensemen make that shot a non-possibility, but, it happens. Funny bounces happen in hockey, and that's why you got to get more than one goal a game, and we see it right here. So hopefully the Rampage are going to get another goal here, maybe another 2.
Zienko was there, again, trying to teach lifting the stick in that situation, but he had his stick in the stick lane, just an unfortunate bounce, and it's a 1-1 hockey game. We're going to get a penalty here, as it looks like it's going to be Caden Hill going to the box. And we'll see the Roughriders power play for the first time. We'll see what the call is here. 2 minutes for head contact. It's going to be a 2 and a 10. So that'll be 12 minutes in the box for Caden Hill, as they'll take a 2 and a 10 for head contact. And it looks like number 13, Anderson, will step in to take the 2-minute penalty. And Hill will sit for the 2 minutes plus another 10 on top of that. The Rampage will be down. They'll have to adjust their lines a little bit. Off the draw. Roughriders fired from the slot. Missed there. Smith out of the corner. He'll fire it up top. Rampage. Shot on net. Noonan with the save with traffic in front. He saw it all the way. Gloves it. Hangs on to it. We'll get a face off to his right. The Roughriders able to gain possession off that last draw and get a play set up and a shot on Noonan. It'll be Cooper Brown stepping in to take the draw. Beatty tries to chip it out. Roughriders able to control on the half wall. They'll set it up. Throw it on net. Puck at the goal line. Back up top. Here's an opportunity. Shot off the post as the Roughriders jamming the house here. And here comes the Roughriders top of the circle. Lauber passes it over. Far side. Shot on net. Save made by the blocker. Noonan. Puck squirts out. And we get a tripping call here. And that'll negate the Roughriders power play. As it looks like number 10 or 70, I can't tell, going to the box for the Roughriders. And that'll negate the power play, and we will have 4-on-4 for the next minute and 15 seconds. With 4:05 left to go in the first period.
That's certainly fortunate for the Rampage here. Negating the power play that was against them, getting some 4-on-4. I think this benefits the Rampage with their speed and their use of the ice.
Sanko will take the draw. He gets help from number 29, Tyler Tucker. Rampage control, chip it out of the zone. And Lemons will go back with it. Good poise by Lemons. I like the way he moves with the puck. Good looking defenseman here.
Yeah, great job as a defenseman with that poise to regroup on his own.
Lemons stays with it, skates it around the net, fires it in front, all the way around the boards it comes, and picked up there on the point, thrown back in front for number 29, Tucker. Tucker to Lemons. Lemons, another nice job just possessing the puck. Good puck possession by Lemons. He'll fire it around deep to Cienko. Cienko unable to get to it. Roughriders pick it up. And out of the zone, they'll ice it, and we'll get a face-off back in the Roughrider zone. So really impressed by number 8, Matt Lemons, doing a great job with the puck as a defenseman. Nice poise, able to hang on to it. The game of hockey is a game of puck possession, and he certainly was showing it there.
Oh yeah, certainly. And I'm sure the older level coaches are looking at him right now, because to have a defenseman with that sort of poise, that to be able to maintain that sort of possession, bring the puck down himself, set up the play, that's indispensable. That's indispensable, exactly. That's something that coaches are going to look for years to come.
Roughriders control off the draw. They'll skate it out of the zone. Through the neutral zone they come. Fired on net. Noonan makes the save. He'll hang on to it. And we'll get a whistle to his right. 10 seconds left to go on the Rampage penalty, and they'll be back to full strength. And they'll get about a 45-second power play.
So ideally, Sean, you're looking to get possession of the puck and get down in the zone, so when your extra guy comes out, you got possession, right?
Absolutely, and Roughriders maintain possession on the draw. Player ready to come out now. Throwing up the wall, and
there he goes.
That'll do it. He's out of the penalty box. Nice job to get it up towards the penalty box. Gleesman will fire it around, and the Rampage will forecheck. Gavin Bell. Nice job in the corner. He gets help with Cody Paul. Cody Paul and Bell battling in the corner. They throw it around the net. Roughriders pick it up out of the corner.
Great pressure by the Rampage to push them back into their zone there.
Cooper Brown on that forecheck there, forces it up top, and the Rampage will regroup, fire it around the boards. Chappelle will stop it. And here comes the Roughriders out of the zone. Through the neutral zone they come. They'll fire it around the boards. And that's number 27, Lucas Beatty, chasing after it. Hits Paul. Paul now tries to get it to Cooper Brown. Brown with it. He gets accosted in the neutral zone. Puck stolen away from him. And again, good pressure here by the Rampage. The Roughriders able to clear it. They dump it down deep. Around the net it comes. And good D-to-D reverse by Lemons over to Beatty. Beatty throws it up the ice. Was trying to find Carter. Couldn't quite connect, and the Roughriders will throw it back around. Fired around the boards again. Carter there this time. He'll pick it up, throw it to middle. Nice play by Carter. Finds Lemons, the defenseman, who was skating in on the rush. Again,
great effort.
Looks like number 8, Drew Dowdy out there.
Yeah, honestly. The way he was, even through being dragged down, he was able to get a shot on net. Almost kept the puck in right there. I'm just having a great game so far.
Beatty up the ice. They pass by the Roughriders bench. No icing here. And the Roughriders will have to try to regroup. Break out there, held in nicely by number 49. Gage Creel. Shot on net off the post. Bounces into the slot. Nobody home to fire it into the net. But an opportunity there by the Rampage off the post. Cody Paul up the ice to Bell. Bell gets it knocked off his stick. Back to the neutral zone it comes. D-to-D pass. Jones has to turn. He gets it knocked off his stick, and the Roughriders get into the zone. Good job by Bell to battle there. And he finds 29 Tucker. Here comes Tucker. Shot on net. Save made by Chappelle. So good job by Tucker to get that one on net. 31 seconds left to go in the period.
Okay. This has been a tremendous period by the Rampage so far. They're just asking for another goal here. They've been putting on pressure. They've been putting on shots. I mean, really all that's left is just to score here.
Axel Gleesman will step in to take the draw. Wins it back. Beatty tries to get it through. Bounces off a stick, and the Roughriders is able to collect it. Fire it out of the zone. Picked up by Cody Paul. Cody Paul will dump it down deep. Gleesman will chase after it. Got to move his feet there. Take away a little more time and pressure. And the Roughriders able to get it out of the zone, but a nice job to plug it up there and throw it back in by defenseman Rye Bolte. And that'll do it for the first period. So after one, Rampage dominating the offensive zone play. Great forecheck pressure established. Able to get one past Chappelle. The Roughriders with one opportunity. They fired it out front, and it went off of the stick of Cienko and just trickled over the head of Noonan, tie it up, and that's where we stand. We'll take a commercial break here on WSBN, the World Sports Broadcasting Network. We'll be right back for the second. Back to action here, start of the second period on Rampage TV, 1-1 hockey game. Roughriders control the opening draw. They'll skate it across the blue line and chip it onto Noonan. Block there, out of the zone. And Rampage will chase it down on the forecheck here. That's number 22 Carter after it. And kept in on the point. Shot on net is blocked. Roughriders control. D-to-D pass. And Carter with good forecheck pressure again. As the Rampage giving the Roughriders all kinds of problems as they try to get it out of their zone. Here comes the Roughriders up the ice, across the red line. They'll dump it deep. Around the net it goes. Stopped there by Noonan. He'll hang on to it for a whistle. And we'll get a face-off to his left.
Another great start to the period by the Rampage. You know, we haven't seen the production on the board, but there's so much time left in the game that if you keep putting pressure on the Roughriders like this, it's going to result in a score.
Axel Gleesman will step in and take the draw. Roughriders control, shot on net goes wide. Roughriders control, threw it out front. Here it goes to the top, shot high and wide it goes off the glass. Rampage will chase after it, chip it out of the zone. And the Roughriders do a good job holding it in. Shot from the point, Noonan with the save. Steers it to the corner. Fired around the net by Decker Jones. Bounces off the wall. Rampage will slap it out. And here they come through the neutral zone. Here's Cody Paul with some speed. Cody Paul shot on net. And Chappell with the save. Good job by Cody Paul to get that one on net.
Yeah.
He's looking to make a cross-ice play. He recognized that Slot was bottled up. He had Axel Gleesman going hard to the net. Good job by the Roughriders to take away that pass. So he does the right thing, gets his head up, fires it on net. And Chappell will make the save.
That was a tough shave by Chappell there. Just to put it right above his leg pad, just below his arm. Made it hard on him.
Roughriders control off the draw. Again, forecheck pressure there. Rampage control. Number 29 for the Rampage, Tucker, throws it up top. Shot on net. Rebound, it's loose in front. Roughriders, there's a shot. Save made by Chappell. Around the board, Sienko will chase after it. He gets help off from the defenseman. Kept in nicely there. Forwards doing a good job covering for the defenseman. Shots blocked. There's another opportunity. Fired high and wide. Tucker will chase after it. So as the D pinches down, the forwards doing a good job covering the point. And again, the Roughriders struggling to get it out of their zone. Here's an opportunity by Lemons. Shot just goes wide off his backhand, high and wide. And the Roughriders able to clear. Here they come down the ice. They'll chip it past number 27, Beatty. Throwing in front, nobody home. The Rampage will clear it out of the zone. Roughriders will regroup in the neutral zone. Middle of the ice, they'll throw it wide to the red line. Picked up there and chipped in. Rampage will skate after it. Beatty now. Turns, fires it up off the glass, up to the top of the point. Kept in by the Roughriders. Shot on net with traffic in front. Save made. Rebounds laying there loose. And the Roughriders unable to get a stick on it. And here comes the Rampage with numbers here. There's an opportunity, just manned on it as Carter throws it back front. Stewart blocks it for the Roughriders, and here they come the other way. Good back check there by number 44, Cooper Brown. Worked hard to block that attempt to get it deep, and the puck squirts up into the netting. They get a face-off in zone. A good effort by Brown to come back, provide that back pressure.
Yeah. I'm absolutely thrilled with what I've seen from the Rampage so far. As far as their effort, their forecheck, their back check, they're doing all the hard things. All they need to do is just capitalize on a few opportunities, and they're going to be ahead in this game.
Off the draw, Rampage control. Stolen there by the Roughriders. And we'll get a battle in the corner. All four players. And the referees will blow it dead. Frozen puck. Gage Creel doing a nice job there, stepping out of that scrum, supporting from the outside. You never want to have two players inside in the defensive zone. You always want to have one player supporting the scrum, standing between the puck and the net. And Creel recognized that.
Exactly.
Did a great job.
Yeah.
Off the draw. Roughriders throw it deep, picked up there by the Rampage. Tries to fire it out of the zone. It does. Comes in the neutral zone. They'll plug it up there and get it across the blue line. Here comes the Rampage with an opportunity. Connor Carter chasing after it. Tries to cycle it deep, gets stolen off his stick. And here comes the Roughriders as Jones pinches in. Possibility for a 2-on-1 if the Roughriders hurry. Shot blocked. Good defensive play there by Gage Creel, number 49. Here's another opportunity. Just goes wide. And on the half wall, the Roughriders will gain possession. And Creel will fire it around the boards. Chased after there by Cody Paul. And stolen by the Roughriders. Throwing it through the crease. Or Went through the slot, nobody home. Roughriders with some offensive zone time here. They'll throw it in on net. Noonan will try to cover it. Referee, I think he lost sight of it. He'll blow the whistle down. Oh, it looked like that net came off its moorings. Looks like that's what they're fixing down there. So 10:56 left to go. I'm assuming these two teams will skate off halfway through the second period here and resurface the ice. Face off to the right of Noonan. And it's won by Gleesman. Roughriders control though, as they were able to win that battle on the half wall. Good defensive play there. Gleesman with it. Gleesman fires it up the ice. Tried to go cross ice to Bell. Intercepted, and here comes the Roughriders on the turnover. Shot on net. Noonan gloves it, holds it. Face off to his left. Like to see Gleesman just getting his feet moving there. Start getting some speed up the ice. Yeah. Try not to force that cross ice play. Just use your speed. He had time and space there. That's where he can really just get moving.
And there's this little hidden thing when it comes to size as well. When they see somebody that size moving that quickly, most defensemen, especially the forwards who are on defense, are going to back out of the way.
Noonan with the big save with his right pad. And the Roughriders with an opportunity. Rampage able to clear it. They'll regroup. Roughriders will in the neutral zone. D-to-D pass up the ice. Good forecheck pressure in the neutral zone applied by Gleesman to break that up. And he'll keep that puck in play in the neutral zone. Rampage just fired to the middle of the ice. Nobody home. Roughriders will get it deep. Not deep though, as it was not a very good dump. Here's a good dump though. And a lot of time and space. Wide open up the ice. And here comes number 29 for Rampage. Tucker, nice shot. A great pass over to Gleesman. Gleesman, one-time play, just tipped it wide. So nice play from Tucker to Gleesman. Axel Gleesman with a great opportunity. He'll go to the bench for a change. Roughriders will throw it down deep. Thrown up by Creel into the neutral zone. Roughriders will regroup. D-to-D pass. Cross ice play through the neutral zone. And the Roughriders able to get it down deep. Chased after there by Creel. He'll pick it up, throw it up the boards. Tried to hit Cody Paul, nobody there. And Cienko passes it across. And some errant passes here. A few turnovers as both teams back and forth with it. Rampage trying to break it out. Cody Paul was trying to hit Lemons with it. Able to connect. And here comes the Rampage through the neutral zone. There's an opportunity for the Rampage. Fired across. Puck laying in the slot there. That's number 13, Dylan Anderson, working hard. Paul throws it out front. Nobody home. Roughriders will gain possession. And out of the zone they'll come. And it gets stuck in the pads of Cooper Brown. We'll get a face-off in the neutral zone. 8:28 left to go here in the second period. Brown will stay out on the ice. He'll be joined with Carter and number 29, Tyler Tucker. We'll have to get a check at the break here on Caden Hill, number 18. I'm not sure. It looks like he's gone to the bench or the locker room, so we'll see if he's been kicked out of the game. That'll be a tough blow for the Rampage to lose Hill. Big forward. Took a head contact penalty. And that'll be a tough blow if he's out for the rest of the game. Save made by Noonan. Off the Roughriders shot. Here come the Rampage out of the zone with some speed. Here comes Brown. Brown across the blue line. Skates in the middle of the ice. Shot on net. Great save by Chappell. Better shot by Brown. He got that one low and wide. And Chappell able to flash that right pad. Make the save. Roughriders back in their own offensive zone here. Rampage battle in the corner. That's number 4, Decker Jones. Jones fires it up the half wall. He gets some help from Cooper Brown. Brown will come out of the pile with it. Cross ice pass. Can't quite connect. And it'll be chased after here. Oh, just overskated. It was Tucker. But Roughriders will control. Rampage will get a change. Here comes the Rampage. Fired on net. Chappell will glove it down as Lemons will fire it on net. Face off to the right of Chapel. So we'll get a face off. 7:27 left to go here in the second period. Knox and Gleesman will step up to take the draw. And the Roughriders will control. Out of the zone it comes. Beatty will chase it down. Beatty to Bell. Bell off the boards to Gleesman. Gleesman trying to get it deep. He's able to skate it into the zone. Gleesman gets tied up there, knocks down his man. Bell forechecking after it. And Pasivada, number 13, will ice it for the Roughriders, and it'll come all the way back down into the defensive zone of the Roughriders. We'll get a face-off to the left of Chapel. It'll be number 55, Wyatt Cienko. On the draw here. And Roughriders will control. Stewart throws it up the ice. Beatty can't hold it in. We'll get an icing here again. Stewart just fired it all the way down the ice. 6:52 left, 1-1 hockey game. Cienko will stay on the ice to take this draw. He'll be joined with 22, Connor Carter. Number 13, Dylan Anderson. And Roughriders lose the draw here and thrown back down deep by Lucas Beatty. Roughriders trying to break it out. Good pressure by Carter. Carter passes it up to Beatty. Beatty turns, walks the blue line, fires it on net, blocked in front by the Roughriders. They'll chip it out back up to Beatty, and he'll fire it into the corner. Goes behind the net. Cienko tried to throw it out front, blocked there, and the Roughriders chip it out. Stewart for the Roughriders. Here he comes as Beatty unable to hold that puck in. Here comes Stewart. He'll throw it to the middle of the ice. Here's an opportunity, and a good back check pressure again by the Rampage. They're able to pick it up and skate it right back out into their offensive zone. Roughriders will control here, though. Here's a change. Bad line change by the Rampage, and the Roughriders had an opportunity, unable to collect it. Rampage and a shot on net and a goal. So a bad change by the Rampage and just a bad east-west gap there. Gave an opportunity by number 8, like Caden Lauber, if the names are correct on my roster. And he had time and space, takes the shot, and he beats Noonan high. And a bad change. All 5 guys came to the bench. It looked like they had time to get back out on the ice, but just not very aggressive, taking away that gap. And the Rampage give up a second goal here, find themselves down 2-1.
Yeah, I mean, it all really started with that bad change. Luckily, the defenseman would have had the chance to get out wide, but they played a little too tentatively, stayed in the middle of the zone, and gave number 8 the chance of a lifetime, and he took advantage of it.
Rampage give up possession in the neutral zone. Roughriders throw it back down deep, picked up there by Bolt. He'll throw it out of the zone. Bell with it. Bell. He takes a check. A couple Roughriders players fall over each other, and they're able to get it into their zone. Rampage now control, though. Here they come. Nope. Errant pass. And the Roughriders will chip it out of their zone. And here comes an opportunity for them. Good defensive play there by number 34, Bolt. Up top it comes. And the Roughriders control here on the half wall. Throw it to the middle of the ice, intercepted by the Rampage. This is Caden Hill, so he's not out of the game. Hill back on the ice, which is good. So he sat his 12 minutes, and he is back out on the ice. So good sign there for the Rampage to not lose big number 18. Hill knocks his player down. Boy, he could have gotten another penalty there with that stick. A shot on net. Save made by the left pad of Noonan right in the middle of the slot there. Good outlet pass. Here's an opportunity for Hill. Hill, shot on net, just goes wide. And we're going to get a penalty on the Roughriders. So Hill with a great opportunity on the breakaway, just fired it wide and high. We're going to get a hooking call. Let's see what the call is actually. We'll see what the referee. 2 minutes for interference.
It was behind the play. There were two players jostling, and he gave the bigger shove. Great opportunity for Hill. Just missed the net a little bit. You know, he's going to be thinking about that later. Hopefully he gets another chance this game to make up for it.
Cooper Brown will take the draw. First Rampage power play of the game. We'll see what they can put together here. Joined by number 22, Connor Carter, and Hill, number 18. Puck fired around. Kept in there by Decker Jones. Here's Hill. Hill fires it to the front of the net. Shot just goes wide as Brown fired a backhand, and it just went through the crease. Picked up there up top. Shot on net by Lemons. Gets through. Chappell makes the save. Brown was there. Chappell will hold. We'll get a face off to his right. So 4:23 left in the period. A minute. And tough to see. 45 it looks like on the power play. Brown will stay on the ice. Referee has players behind him skate back, and Rampage will control off the draw. Fired on net. Hill. And up top it comes. Here's an opportunity for the Rampage. Cross ice play picked off nicely there. As looking for that backdoor play, Carter was stepping down and intercepted on the good stick in the passing lane there by the Roughriders, and we'll get a face off to the left of Chappell. Rampage change it up. It'll be number 55, Wyatt Sienko, on the draw here. He'll be joined by 29, Tyler Tucker, and 13, Dylan Anderson. Decker Jones and Lucas Beatty on D for the Rampage. Roughriders win the draw. They'll fire it up to the point. Kept in, shot on net, save made. And Roughriders will clear the rebound. There's a bad pass by Beatty, and Roughriders will clear it. Rampage will have to chase it back. Here's an opportunity for the Roughriders. Shot just goes high and wide, and picked up by Sienko. Sienko will skate it up the ice. Passes over. And fired down deep. Stop behind the net. Nope, Chappell unable to stop it. And Tucker there will give it to Sienko. Sienko fires it in front, just off a stick. As an opportunity, another block there by the Roughriders through the passing lanes. Here comes the Rampage again. They'll have it turned over at the blue line. It's knocked to the ice. And here comes an opportunity. Here's Lemons with it. He's got it. Shot. Save made by Chappell. As Lemons found himself all alone. He'll make a hit here in the corner, and he's going to go to the box for a penalty. A little bit too aggressive there. I think he was frustrated not scoring that goal. Had a wide open chance. Makes a play in the corner, a check in the corner. He's going to the box. Looks like a roughing here.
At this point, you got to realize that the goalie's great at a straight-on shot. You got to make him move. He had a wonderful opportunity to beat him to the outside and take a shot, but he took a shot right at his chest. And well, you know, you chose to take that shot. You got to pay for the consequences of it. And if you choose to go outside the rules, then that's going to be a problem. And well, we see that here. So the Rampage get their power play nullified. They're going to have 25 seconds of 4-on-4, and then they're going to be on the kill.
3:06 left to go in the second period. 25 seconds left on the Roughriders penalty. Rampage control off the draw. Decker Jones skates behind his net. Here comes Jones. Moves it up to Gleesman. Here comes Gleesman through the neutral zone with a little bit of speed. He'll skate it wide into the corner, and around the net he comes. Looking out front in the slot, nobody home. He'll fire it on net off the side of the net, and Bell will cycle it back to Gleesman. Gleesman has it taken off his stick, and the Roughriders able to clear. Jones will have to pick it up. He'll fire it back down deep. And Rampage will get a change. Brady 1 Gavin Bell skates after it. Fired around the boards. As the Rampage complete their change. Cross ice pass there, connects, shot on net, goes wide. Picked up out front, nice job by Noonan, blocked that passing attempt right in the middle of the crease there, and here comes the Rampage. Gavin Bell with it now. Bell with an opportunity, shots blocked, Chappell will make the save, he'll hang on to it as Cody Paul skates in front of him. And we'll get a face-off in the offensive zone of the Rampage with 2:08 left to go. Minute 2 on the man advantage now for the Lemons will sit for the next minute and 2 seconds on his roughing penalty. Rampage back on the kill here. Rampage win the draw. They'll control it. Carter now behind the net. He'll kill a little bit of time. Passes it up top. Shot on net. Blocked out front. Roughriders will regroup. And set up behind their net. Here they come on the power play breakout. Errant pass. And they're able to maintain possession. Picked up there. Roughriders still able to maintain possession. Passes up the ice. And across the blue line, here's an opportunity. Shot on net, save made by Noonan. So a good regroup through the neutral zone, and Noonan covers, makes a save, covers. We'll get a face-off to his left. 30 seconds left to go on the man advantage. It'll be Brown and Hill, joined with number 34, Rye Bolt. And number 4, Decker Jones on defense. Rampage controlled the draw here. Jones skates it behind his own net. Backhand pass picked off by the Roughriders. They'll throw it back to the middle of the ice. Blocked there by Brown. Roughriders trying to throw it out front. Good job by, that was 34 for Rampage to get it out. Here's an opportunity. Shot on net. Chapel seals off that post. Nice play by Cooper Brown. A little offensive pressure on the kill. And that'll about do it for the Rampage, or the Roughriders power play. Rampage back to full strength. Anderson steps onto the ice. He'll pick it up. And Anderson, nice pass to Gleesman. Gleesman will dump it and get a change. Roughriders able to pick it up in the neutral zone. Roughriders control through the middle of the ice. Blocked. Going to the outside. Around the boards it comes. Defenseman skates all the way across to keep that alive. Rampage, nice job there. Is another great play by Lemons. Tried to get it out of the zone, but turnover and an opportunity here by the Roughriders. They tried to throw it on net, just goes wide. And we're going to get another penalty here. And we're going to get 2 players going to the box. We'll see how this one's sorted out. There was the original penalty behind the net. And then right after the whistle, he's going to call another player away from the initial penalty. So Rampage and the Roughriders go to the box. It'll be 5-on-5, so no harm, no foul. Wyatt Sanko will have to sit for 2. With 19.9 seconds left to go. Roughriders get a roughing penalty. I'm not sure what they call it on Sanko, but he'll sit for 2 and we'll stay 4-on-4. We'll stay 5-on-5 here.
Regardless, both teams took liberties in that play. I think that's a very fair call by the ref there to leave it 5-on-5. Let those guys suffer the consequences of their actions and let the teams play on.
Cooper Brown will take the draw here. He wins it back. Rampage throw it around the net. Lemons with it. Here he comes. Goes up the ice. Blocked there, but here's an opportunity. Here comes the Rampage. Shot on net. Chapel with the save. Great shot there by number 29, Tyler Tucker. Rampage battle for it behind the net. Picked up there by Brown. He tries a wraparound right at the buzzer. Chapel had that post sealed up, but Brown, nice play there to pick that puck up. That would have been close if that would have found its way in the back of the net. I'm not sure what the officials would have called there.
Yeah, so it looks like we're not going to get a Zam break this game, so we're just going to keep on going.
We're going to power through this one. I want to remind everybody this is a great day for Rampage hockey. Stick around right after this one at 5:45. We've got this 15-0, the 15-only division, featuring the Rampage versus the Colorado Springs Tigers. And then at 8 o'clock tonight, we'll feature the 16U division. And again, the Colorado Springs Tigers in the building for the last of our triple header. We're going to be late tonight, David.
Definitely past my bedtime, but you know, if anything's going to keep me past my bedtime, I'd prefer it to be hockey.
I'll tell you what, last night we had the 18U game versus Shattuck St. Mary's, and at the first intermission I went down and got myself a double espresso, and I was wired till at least 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
I was unable to go to sleep last night, so I'm going to have to watch my caffeine intake come late tonight.
Well, I certainly think your the amount of words coming out your face is going to equal the amount of caffeine that enters your face. So this is, I do not envy you tonight with the amount of words that you're going to have to speak over the course of 3 games. So once again, thanks again to Sean Hathaway for doing the play-by-play for all of these games. I certainly couldn't do it. And, it's creating a great opportunity for these Rampage kids, as well as the other kids that come and, face the Rampage to get seen on international TV, be able to have their names called out, and, most importantly, just have fun enjoying this great sport of hockey.
Well, thanks to ASTV Productions and the World Sports Broadcasting Network, we're averaging over 2,000 viewers per game.
Oh, that's more than I could have ever imagined.
Never thought we'd have that many.
Crazy.
We had over 4,200 viewers a couple weekends ago, and I was shocked by those numbers. But this is being streamed out on Roku, Apple TV, WSBN Sports, and other broadcasting sites. So
YouTube as well.
Thanks to Glenn for all of the effort that he's put into helping us get Rampage TV off the ground. We look forward to a long relationship with Glenn and ASTV Productions as their company grows. We'd like to grow with them. Lemons with it. Through the middle of the ice. They'll get it deep. Axel Gleesman will chase after it. Gleesman gets to it. Fires it around the boards. Throwing up the ice and out of the zone. Rampage will have to regroup. We're 5-on-5 here. And they'll dump it down deep. We'll get an offsides with 14:23 left to go in this one.
So, Sean, what are you looking for from the Rampage if you're on the bench here? They're down by one goal. Obviously you're going to want to get shots on net, but how are you going to accomplish that?
Well, you got to get the puck in the zone. Obviously their forecheck pressure has been solid today, but they've got to gain possession in that zone. Start working the cycle a little bit, opening up the defense. But really, you're right, Coach. They've got to get shots on net.
You can't score if you don't shoot, huh?
That's right. It's like fishing. You won't catch a fish unless your line's in the water. You just got to pump everything on. Chapel, 14:06 left to go. Every time they're in that offensive zone, if they've got the opportunity to shoot, they need to shoot. They need to be crashing the net. But they've got to have a little possession time too.
No offense against 13U goalies, but what I would always tell my 13U players is, well, you're shooting against a 13U goalie. Something's got to go in eventually.
Especially if you shoot high. A lot of these goaltenders going down, they're just not quite big enough to be down on their pads, giving up a lot of the upper part of the net. Cold with it, he'll throw it up. The half wall, picked off there by the Roughriders. Gets some help from Brown. Nice job by Brown. Skated out of the zone. Here comes Brown. Passes it up to Carter. Carter across the blue line. He looks to fire it in front. He does. Just goes wide. Like that shot there, David, that's got to hit the net.
You want that going off the pad. You want that going off something, creating some sort of rebound, or at the very least making the goalie think about something.
Reedy keeps it in. He'll fire it around into the corner. Picked up by the Roughriders. Rampage forechecking here.
Last thing you also want to do is break the Roughriders out on there.
Here comes the Roughriders off the turnover. And a good job there by number 29 coming back to break that up. Tyler Tucker. Neutral zone action here. Tucker now picks it up. Here comes Tucker. Tucker trying to make a pass. Gets it knocked off his stick. And there again, another opportunity there. Just get that on net.
Yep. Now this is the point where, especially down one, you just pepper the goalie. Make him see every single angle, every single shot that you give him, because you do have the offensive pressure there. The Rampage really are outworking the Roughriders so far. It's just been a completion of the opportunities, making the most of those opportunities, and so far the Roughriders have done that.
I think mentally it's tough when you're dominating offensively on the forecheck.
Yeah.
Sometimes you like to get that puck and make the extra pass. Try to get the fancy goal as opposed to the ugly goals.
Yeah.
The dirty goals that count. You got to just throw everything at net and hopefully something bounces in.
Precisely.
Gleesman on the draw here to the left of Noonan. Won by the Rampage. Cody Paul tried to chip it to himself. Has it picked off. And Roughriders throw it back down deep. Jones will chase after it. Up the wall, off the boards, and out of the zone. Here comes Gleesman with an opportunity. If he uses his speed here, he's got a chance. Here comes Gleesman. Stick handles in his own, fires it out front. Cody Paul tried to get it on net. Here's Gleesman with the shot. Looked like it went off a post. Here's another shot by Gleesman. Great play by Axel Gleesman.
Hey, 3 great opportunities set up by Axel Gleesman. They were set up by A, hustle, and B, recognizing that he has that reach over the other players. So he was able to protect that puck by reaching outside, using his body to angle himself, and he was able to get 3 shots out of it. Great shift by Gleesman there.
Some good poise with the puck there. He didn't panic. Almost got Paul a goal, and then he had a couple more opportunities himself. Off the draw, Rampage shot on net, save made by Chappell. He'll hold it.
Another great thing to say about Axel is, you'll see some players when they miss the first shot, they'll throw their head up in the air, they'll throw their hands up in the air and be upset, not be ready for that second, third opportunity. He stayed on it, and he took advantage of all three of his opportunities. Unfortunately, the goalie stood tall.
Around the net it goes. Roughriders with possession here in their defensive zone. And another great forecheck there by Connor Carter, but it comes out of the zone through the neutral zone. Roughrider was able to get it deep. Good job there by defenseman 49 Gage Creel. Looking at an offsides in front of the Rampage bench. 11:33 left to go here in the third period. It's a 2-1 Roughriders lead. Wyatt Stanko on the ice to take this draw. Dylan Anderson and Tyler Tucker join him at forward. Lucas Beatty and Rye Bolt on D. Rampage off the draw. They control through the neutral zone. Tucker with it. Tucker tries to get it out front. He throws it out front. Shot. Doesn't quite get to Chappell. I don't think Sienko got a full stick on it. And a big dog pile up right in front of Chappell. But again, nice job to get that puck out front. And another opportunity and another face-off to the right of Chappell.
As far as pressure goes, this is what you want. You want the play to end up with all 10 guys standing in front of the goaltender. Keep this up as a Rampage. Keep pushing that puck towards the net. Eventually something's going to squeak past. You're going to tie it up. And then all you got to do is put one more pass and you got a game winner.
Sienko wins the draw. Shot on net. Save made by Chappell. That was off the shot of Lucas Beatty. And the puck is underneath the Roughriders player. We'll see if we get a whistle here. Referee tells him to dig it out. Usually when a player is laying down like that, we'll hear a whistle, and we do. Good. We'll let the Roughriders player get up off the ice, and we'll get a face-off to the left of Chappell. We'll get a face-off or a line change here. And Gavin Bell, Cody Paul, and Axel Gleesman head back out onto the ice.
I love the pressure so far by the Rampage. So far it's been a great game. So far they've just not been able to capitalize on their opportunities. You got almost 11 minutes left. Plenty of time to take advantage.
Gleesman takes a big hit behind the net there. Thought that was a little bit of a high hit. Sure enough, that's going to be a penalty. You've got to keep your hands down, especially in Bantam hockey. That rule of competitive contact is what we're after here. Obviously, there is body checking, but you got to lead with stick on puck, not with your hands to the face. Gleesman gets knocked to the ice, but it was a high hit. And a great opportunity here for the Rampage as they'll jump on the power play. As number 11, Chase Fielder, I believe that's Fielder, goes to the box, number 11. And he'll go for a hit to the head.
Doesn't matter what level you're playing at. If you're going to make physical contact, you have to be making a play on the puck. If you just choose to hit somebody for the sake of hitting somebody, you're going to go to the box just like that. You have to have your stick on the puck. You have to have an angle on the puck. You have to present evidence basically to the ref that you're going after the puck. So the best way to teach a kid, the best way for somebody coming up, get your stick on stick, tape on tape, stick on puck, and then you can make that physical interaction. But if you're not making that tape on tape, the stick on puck, you have no business wrecking somebody, because otherwise it's going to end up like this.
Number 22, number 22, Connor Carter. And we'll get another whistle here as they'll line them up and do it all over again.
Face-offs have been an area of focus this year for the refs and the players. I'll be honest, face-offs have gotten a bit sloppy in the past couple of years. I understand why they're doing it. So when you see these delays, there is a reason for it.
Connor Carter will step in and try to win this one. He pushes it forward and it squirts out to Lemons. He'll have it, fires it on net wide. It'll go all the way around the boards, the half wall. Hill will cycle it down deep, fire it out front. Lemons with an opportunity. He'll walk in, shot, cross ice pass. He was looking for
so close.
He was looking for the perfect goal there again. You've got to get shots on net.
Yeah, put that on net. Let him get the rebound rather than try and make that perfect tape to tape. Just dirty goals come just as easily. Dirty goals honestly come easier than the pretty goals.
Cooper Brown on the half wall. Maintains control here. He's mugged by 2 Roughriders players, and they're able to clear the zone. And Decker Jones will have to chase after it. He's got some pressure on him. He'll fire it, try to get it around the net. Picked up by the Roughriders, so Jones tried to make a D-to-D pass off the boards. Bad bounce there, but here comes the Rampage. Connor Carter with it. Carter pulls up, gets it knocked off his stick. Roughriders clear. And they'll clear it all the way down. No icing here. And Jones will have to pick it up. He'll escape behind his net. Fires it up off the wall. And tipped up by Hill into the zone. Chased after there by 29 Tucker. Tucker in the corner. He'll pick it up. Tucker looks, fires it in the middle of the ice. Picked off by the Roughriders. And here is Lemons with it. Oh, here's a try to Michigan. Can you believe that? That is a.
You're down 2-1, bud. Get that puck on net. Don't play around. This isn't practice. As a coach, I mean, I'd be livid.
Shot on net.
Okay, I'll take it.
I wouldn't be livid. I would not be livid at Lemons. I would give him all the creativity in the world.
As a personally, it drives me crazy. But hey, that sort of confidence, that sort of that sort of thing that he does, you see what happens. He has that sort of confidence. I'm not going to like it when he does it, but when he pulls off some play like that with that sort of confidence and skill, you got to give it to him. I'm wrong.
Yeah, it was certainly a bold move.
Yeah.
But hey, if you're able to do that, but he does a great job. It doesn't work. He gets back out to his point immediately. The puck comes back up to him. Another poised play, walks down the middle of the ice and buries it. Ties this game up.
Oh.
Opportune goal to get the Rampage to tie this up on the power play. So 9:03 left to go, and it's a 2-2 hockey game.
No, you can't fault somebody for being confident in their skills. And man, what I've seen from today, Lemming's just he's got all the skills. He's got what you need to move up to the next level here.
He's the 13-0 Drew Dowdy here
exactly.
in the Monument Ice Rinks today.
You
Impressive
got
to
it.
watch. Here comes the Roughriders. Fires it up the ice and picked off there by Lemons
Man,
again.
look at him go.
They'll get it deep. Policeman will forecheck. Lemons picks it up off the half wall. Backhand pass in front. Cody Paul was there. Steered aside by Chappell. Paul back up to Beatty. Beatty slides it on the ice, and the Riders are able to intercept it, and they'll ice it. And they got a face-off with 8:15 left to go.
Man, that just shows you where creativity comes so in handy. Because as me, a defensive defenseman and a coach, I hate to see that sort of thing that could end up in a defensive play. But if you have somebody with so much skill, so much confidence, just let him play. You're going to see some amazing things come out of him.
And I might be in big trouble in this game, as Coach Mario, as we're going through pronunciations, told me Lemons. So
yeah, Coach Mario's in trouble. Yeah. He has great hair, but he's also in trouble.
Matt Lemming. We're going to keep calling him Lemons though today. I love it.
Yeah.
It's giving him it's giving him a good game. We're going to take credit for his dominant performance today.
We're the lucky bit.
So I apologize to Matt if I've been butchering your name the entire game, but we're sticking with it. Leaming for the scouts out there. Matt Lemming, second leading scorer on the team right now, 23 points in 31 games played, 17 goals and 6 assists. That's impressive for a defenseman. Leads the team in scoring. Definitely an offensive player. He's an exciting one to watch.
It's a unique thing to see from a defenseman, is to lead the team in scoring. But you see how much he dominates the offensive side as well as the defensive side. I mean, he's that game breaker player that you need on a team.
Beatty throws it up. Here's a turnover shot on net, and Noonan with the big glove save is a bad turnover there. Rampage threw it right up into the high slot. Noonan, standing tall, makes the glove save. Puck in the half wall now, battled up, and squirts out in the middle of the ice, picked up there by Tucker. Here comes Tyler Tucker. Across the blue line, nice pull-up move to the middle. Tried to get a shot off, and it was blocked. And Rampage will keep it bottled up in the neutral zone. Tucker will try to get it deep, and Roughriders control. D-to-D pass. They'll fire it out of the zone through the neutral zone. Picked off there by Paul. Paul to Gleesman. Here comes Axel Gleesman. Gleesman Skates it behind the net. He'll come across the top of the circle, turn, fire it towards the net. Just goes wide. Roughriders will fire it up the boards. Gleesman can't quite get to it. Out of the zone it comes. Rampage will have to regroup. Here comes Lemons again. Lemons shot on net, save made. And that's exactly what we're talking about. Again, just a great play by Matt Lemons. He comes in, little turnaround shot, nice and low. Rebound opportunity.
I mean, you single-handedly create the offensive chances for your team. We gotta say, I mean, Matt's had an incredible game today. I'm sure he plays like this all the time. We just haven't had the pleasure of watching him play. But, you know, just that confidence of being able to take that puck from the defensive zone, pick up the puck in the offensive zone, put the puck on net, just do all the things you need to do in all aspects of the ice. Matt's doing a tremendous job.
Puck bottled up on the half wall. Roughriders able to clear it. Rampage have to regroup in the neutral zone. Decker Jones picks it up. He fans on the pass. And the Roughriders able to control here momentarily. There you have it now in the corner. Fired it out front. Opportunity shot on net. Big left save by Noonan.
Great reaction by Noonan there.
Flashed that left pad. Nice shot by the Roughriders. He was going low and wide, and Noonan just flashed that pad. Here comes the Rampage. Or the Roughriders again. Shot high and wide. Fired on net. Noonan will cover it.
Great game by Noonan so far. He's not only is he reacting to those quick close-in shots, but he's also pausing it when he needs to. Getting these fresh legs out on the ice.
And especially a goaltender who's not seen a lot of shots.
Yeah.
You have to stay solid. A lot of the offensive play down in the Rampage end, so Noonan's been a pretty quiet afternoon for him, but he's standing tall. Off the draw, Roughriders trying to control here, but Lemons with it. Here he comes. He'll skate it wide, showing some speed here. He'll take it all the way into the corner, try to get it to the front of the net. He'll stay with it. Behind the net, he'll turn it up, fire it back in front, and a shot on net. Yeah! Tyler Tucker buries it, and again, it's the Matt Lemons show as he skated it all the way around the net, threw it backdoor play, and Tyler Tucker buries it past Chappell. And the Rampage take a 3-2 lead with 5:24 left to go in the third period. Unbelievable play.
What a powerful play. You know, this is the point where you're 2-2. You need somebody to break through with some strength, some intensity, some skill. And Tucker came through, buried that puck. He's set the tone for his team. Hopefully they can get another one to build some a little bit of insurance before the end of the game. But man, what a tremendous play to put them up in this game.
Gleesman on the draw here. Rampage battle back with 2 goals in this period. That one fired down deep. And here's an opportunity. Noonan, that was a strange bounce. Just kind of caught everybody sleeping there. And Stewart, number 87, is able to get a backhand shot, but Noonan, deep in his net, was able to make the save. So dangerous play there on the dump, and it was just a weird bounce off that wall.
That's where it comes down to having a great goaltender like Noonan, being able to react to those unexpected plays, making sure that that puck doesn't go through. Great job by Noonan to settle this down and set up for a face-off.
Face-off to the right of Noonan, Axel Gleesman. And a shot off the draw, Noonan with another save. So Noonan standing tall after the Rampage gained the 3-2 advantage here. And Roughriders will clear it all the way down the ice. Rampage will have to regroup. By Bolt with it. He'll throw it up the ice. Good play by Bolt trying to find number 81, Bell. Picked up by Gleesman. Gleesman to Bell. Bell with it. Bell fires it over. Here's a nice play by Bell. Shot on net by number 27. That's Lucas Beatty, and it was tipped, goes wide. Up top, Cody Paul gets it to Bolte. He fires it back down deep. Cody Paul picks it up off the half wall. Nice pass across, blocked by the Roughriders, and they're able to skate it out of the zone. Throws it up through the middle into the neutral zone. Good job there by Bolt. He tried to find Bell there. And no icing.
He was able to tip that puck.
Nice
Big
by
play
Bell.
there.
And here's an opportunity for the Rampage. As number 22, Connor Carter and Bell battling. Bell will throw it out front. Nobody home. Chased after by Cooper Brown. Again, more forecheck pressure here by the Rampage. And we'll get Caden Hill to jump on the ice as Bell goes to the bench. Rampage come out of the corner with it. Shot on net. Oh, had Bell. That was Brown to Hill. Hill just about got his backhand on it. Puck goes all the way around, and the Roughriders clear it. Rampage have to regroup in the neutral zone. Great play by Lemons. He'll throw it back down deep off the Roughriders player, not all the way deep. And puck back in the neutral zone, plugged up here. Riders will throw it down deep, no icing. And Matt Lemons will pick it up behind his net, fires it up the ice, and that's probably the only mistake he's made this game. Plenty of time and space there. Just get that puck, get your feet moving. He had Caden Hill set up at that far blue line, and all he had to do was get his head up. And a nice tape-to-tape, good opportunity Hill could have had, but that's probably the only minus I've seen out of his game today.
Absolutely. To me, that comes off as a tired mistake rather than a brain mistake. You know, he wanted to get a face-off, and the good thing is we're at the 13U level. We're not at the college level where things like icing, makes it so you can't change. So that was ended up being probably a smart play, but yeah, you'd love to see him skate up the ice there.
Smith had an opportunity for the Roughriders off the draw. It just went high and wide. Rampage collected. Here comes Cienko. Cienko fires it into the zone, and the Rampage will chase after it. Cienko takes a shot there on the half wall, and he's able to kick it up to the point. Shot on net. Save made by Chappell. Good shot by Bolte. Bolt gets it on net. Here's another shot. Blocked. It was Decker Jones. Kept in by Bolt. And Rampage battle here as they keep the pressure on. The Roughriders in their offensive zone. Back behind the net now. More pressure applied. Puck's just laying there. The Riders are able to clear it. As the Rampage were changing, Bell steps onto the ice for a forward. Jones forces the Roughriders to dump it. And Bolt will throw it around the boards. Chip play by Bell. Tried to hit Paul. Paul wasn't there in time. He was just coming off the bench, so a breakout play there goes awry. And the Roughriders able to skate it into the zone here. Good defense by the Rampage. Plug that up. And Beatty throws it. Oh, here's an errant pass. Turnover shot just goes wide. Noonan gets a small piece. It was going wide anyway. Axel Gleesman with it now. Gets it out of the zone into the neutral zone. Roughriders will regroup. 1:55 left to go here in the third period. Beatty chips it up the wall. It'll go into the offensive zone for the Rampage. Roughriders will regroup here. Up the boards. Sealed off by Gleesman. Nice job to seal the wall. Roughriders able to clear it. Here they come up the ice. Back check pressure applied by the Rampage. Coach Mario on the bench. Getting his players to...
Roughriders pulled their goalie.
So 128, here's an opportunity with an open net. Caden Hill with it. Key here is not to panic. Don't worry about that open net. Just keep playing your game. 6-on-5 here. 1:16 left to go. As Coach Greg Vanover for the Roughriders pulls their goaltender fairly early here. And Carter chips it out of the zone. Great play by Connor Carter, and the Roughriders will have to regroup.
Great job of not dumping it down too deep, making it so that the Roughriders have to go corral it and bring it up.
Rampage still working the forecheck here with 50 seconds left to go. Empty net for the Roughriders. Rampage control it out of the corner. Trying to get a shot on net. Here's an opportunity. Shot in the ground. Able to get that puck on his stick, top of the circle, and fires a low shot in the empty net. And it's a 4-2 hockey game with 41.9 seconds left. And the Rampage are going to come away with a big victory.
Man, I tell you what, that's a perfect shift from start to finish. It started with that great play. They were able to get it out of the zone, get it into the Roughriders zone without icing it. It allowed them to attack down in their zone, get control of the puck, and just take advantage of the opportunity that no goalie presents. So now they have two goal lead, 41 seconds left. That pretty much puts it away.
No panic there for the Rampage players as they didn't let the extra attacker phase them one bit. Maintain forecheck pressure, and Brown's able to pop one. And Cooper Brown, 22 points this season, 13 goals and 9 assists, so he adds to his tally.
Great season so far.
20 seconds left to go in game one of our triple header on the World Sports Broadcasting Network. Rampage TV. Noonan will play it. Bolt will throw it up the ice, out of the zone. 10 seconds left. And the countdown begins. Roughriders will throw it down deep, and that should do it. Bolt will hang on to it in the corner, and that'll be the end of the game. So an outstanding third period for the Colorado Rampage. 3 unanswered goals, come back from a deficit, take the lead, and bang home the insurance goal. Player of the game, no doubt, is Number 8, Matt Lemons. And again, we're calling you Lemons today.
Yeah, he's Lemons. Lemons is the good luck name there. What a tremendous job by the Rampage today. Honestly, they made a couple mistakes and they paid for it with those 2 goals. But really, from start to finish, they dominated the pace of the play. They dominated the effort. They got plenty of shots on goal. I mean, I couldn't ask more from the Rampage today.
Great effort for the Colorado Rampage. Home ice victory number 1 over the Roughriders. Coming up next on the World Sports Broadcasting Network will be the 15-only division featuring the Colorado Rampage versus the Colorado Springs Tigers. That'll start at 5:45, so we got about a half an hour break to go get our voice box
caffeine
fixed up here.
Some bathroom breaks.
And away we go. So thanks for joining us on this first of 3 broadcast. You'll need to sign out of this game, go back to the Rampage TV page on the World Sports Broadcasting Network, click on the 15-0 game, and we'll see you back here at 5:45 on Rampage TV.